first graders. Today we are going to read the geode called A Growing Wind. So please go ahead and grab your geode and follow along with me. I'm really excited to read this geode to you today. I think that this geode really connects to what we are all going through right now and how sometimes we have to do the things that are tough or challenging in order to get to our end goal of where we want to be. I'm connecting to a quote that Mr. Cridge has been saying on the morning announcements. He's been saying, "Do the thing that's hard to do and the power will come." So let's see, what did they do in this story that was hard or challenging, and what power came from that? So let's go ahead and get started on A Growing Wind. This is written by Melissa Thompson, and the illustrations are by Allie Douglas, and the photographs, or the real pictures that someone has taken, are by Samuel Herbig. So follow along. Here we go. A Growing Wind. I wonder what this story is going to be about. By looking at the cover, I think I might have an idea. Here we go. One fall day, 2 acorns fell from 2 tall trees. They landed in the grass and began to fall down the hill. They were hunting for a spot to call home. Before long, one acorn said, "Let's stop on this hill. This is a spot where we can grow tall." "This spot gets all the wind," the other acorn grunted. "Standing in the wind is too hard. Let's move on." "Standing in the wind could help us. We could get strong," the first one said. But the other did not want to try. "You can struggle with it. I will pick a spot that has no wind." What do you think might happen if one acorn decides to grow on top of this hill where there's lots of wind, and another acorn decides to grow where there's no wind because he thinks it's too hard to grow where the wind is? What do you think might happen? Make a prediction, and let's keep going. He went on down the hill. "This shed blocks the wind," he said to himself. Time went by. The 2 acorns were now trees. So take a moment to look at those trees that those acorns have turned into. Anything you notice about those trees? Anything you notice? Let's see what happens. When the wind was blowing, the tree on the hill had to be strong. A rush of air would press his trunk. Each gust would stretch his roots. It was not fun to stand in the wind, but it was the best spot to grow strong roots. The tree by the shed rested in the still air. He was glad that he did not have to stretch his roots. Take another moment to look at those 2 trees. Is there anything you notice that is different about them? Take a look at the tree on top of the hill and take a look at the tree that's right next to the shed. What is different about those 2 trees? Pages 10 and 11. Soon, a big storm hit. The sky went black. The wind gusted. Then it blasted. Man, look at those trees. What's going to happen to the trees when there is a tough storm? Let's find out. When the storm ended, the tree on the hill was still tall, but the other one had fallen. So the tree on top of the hill is still standing tall. Look at its roots. But the tree that chose the tree that chose to be by the shed, he fell over. Strength comes through struggle. Strength comes through struggle. I can connect with what Mr. Cridge said. Do the thing that's hard to do, and the power will come. Think about the tree that stood on top of the hill. He's doing the thing that's hard to do. It's not easy to stand as a tree by yourself on top of a hill with the wind constantly blowing at you. But why did he choose to do that? He chose to do that not because it was easy, but because it was hard. But he knew that in the end, it would make him stronger. And it did make him stronger. It made that tree the stronger tree, because in the end, the tree that chose the thing that was hard to do was the tree that was still standing in the end. So I'm going to read the more section, and then I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So follow along with me as we read the more section. More. Wind can make a tree's root system grow strong. Roots on the side of the tree, away from the wind, grow sturdier to keep the tree from blowing over. Some trees have more adaptations to withstand strong wind. The spread out roots of the live oak often intertwine. These connected roots can prevent the trees from toppling during storms. Live oaks also have trunks that bend before breaking. Like a rubber band, the trunk of a live oak is able to flex and then return to an upright position. This feature helps a live oak survive tropical windstorms such as hurricanes. Interesting. So it sounds like that's an adaptation. They've adapted so that they can survive in their environment. That's really, really neat. So I absolutely love this story. I think that the quote at the end of the story is fantastic. Strength comes through struggle. We only get stronger when we choose to do things that challenge us or make us feel uncomfortable. So think about something that maybe you don't love doing right now, but you know that if you continue to do it, it's going to make you stronger. Maybe it's your reading. Maybe right now you feel like you're not the best reader and you move a little bit slow. And because of that, you don't really want to read. But again, do the thing that's hard to do and the power will come. So if you set a goal for every day, I'm gonna read for 20 minutes every single day. It's hard to do, but guess what? The power will come. You will become a better reader. Maybe it's exercising. Maybe exercise is hard for you, and so you choose to just not do it. Well, guess what? If you do the thing that's hard to do, the power will come. If you set a goal for yourself and you choose to exercise 4 times a week, you will become stronger and you will become better at it. Maybe it's eating well. Maybe it's just easier to grab a quick snack from the pantry. Well, maybe you want to make some choices that are a little bit healthier. Do the thing that's hard to do and the power will come. Strength comes from struggle. So I'm interested to hear, what is something that's hard for you to do? What is tough for you to do, but you know that if you do it, the power is going to come? For me, it's playing the guitar. I know that playing the guitar is tough for me right now because I'm not the best. But if I continue to do the thing that's hard to do, the power will come and I will become better. So let me know what you guys are doing at home. Let me know what you guys are struggling with and how you are going to get stronger through doing it. I know that based on the morning announcements, Kale has been working on his addition and subtraction facts. He's doing something that's harder for him to do, and he's getting stronger as he does that. So keep it up, you guys. Find something that challenges you and become better and smarter and gain more knowledge each and every day. I know you guys can do it. I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.